We broke about a dozen of them that other night.
That is a nasty.
What does that mean, Chuck?
Oh, it's quick and painless, brother. Quick and painless. I gotta get my travel agent.
It's
Friday,
Inside the NBA,
Jack.
presented by
Jack.
Kia.
Friday, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday. You know what next Friday is?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3,
Cancun.
Nah, it's way too early for that.
Yeah.
Yo, wow.
we thought it was crazy that you went. They'd win it in 5 with a guarantee.
Well,
and now you go to the sweep after
Well,
one game.
Number one, the best case scenario, Denver can win a game, but they got no advantages, Ernie. It's all about matchups. And I told you against the Clippers, Joker just was too big for them. He's not too big for Dwight and Anthony Davis. And that was the difference. And Jamal, even if Jamal plays well, Joker's going to have his hands full with Dwight and Anthony every game.
By the way, Dwight Howard played more minutes tonight than he did in the entire Houston series. As the Lakers took game 1, and we take a gander at the highlights here. And they're up, as I said, 38-36 after 1. But then the Lakers start the second quarter 17-1. 5-1 in games that he has played.
He just put everybody in the right place. Not saying he's the best player, but he puts everyone in the right
I'm
place.
sure hope you're not saying that.
I mean, it just
them in the
makes
right
it so
place.
there's never a time where they don't have a floor general.
Yep.
Don't be deceived by that final score. Say, oh, a 12-point game. It was a 27-point lead at one
Don't forget
point.
to pay me too, Kenny.
And the Lakers take game 1, 126 to 114. Kind enough to put on a headset here after the game and join us is Rajon Rondo. So let's go down to the bubble in Orlando. What do you say? There you go. Rajon, thank you so much. Congratulations on winning game 1 here. Your team is now 5-1 since you've come back and played with them. What exactly is it that you try to take to the floor every night?
Rondo, Shaq here. We know LeBron loves the ball at all times. What did it take, what did it take you to convince him to say, LeBron, let me control the game? You know what I'm saying? You just play beside me. What was that conversation like?
Rondo, Draymond, man, you playing really well. You and AD have an amazing connection. What do y'all see with the Denver defense? It's where you're able to get those over-the-top lobs and a lot of stuff for AD at the rim.
You know, Rondo, there's a couple of different Lakers that we see. We see, the half court. We see the energy and pushing it up. Your role, would you say, is to more increase the tempo, keep the tempo, or stop the other team's tempo?
You know, I've been looking at a bunch of stuff from down in the bubble. Some guys are playing golf, some guys are fishing. Are you involved in any of those activities?
We just finished showing the highlights, and the last shot we showed was your shot along the baseline and from behind the backboard. Take me through that.
Rondo, you've been on, championship teams, and now you're in the Western Conference Final. What is the ingredient that you see in both teams that you've been on that won championships, came close, and on that you're in now?
In these playoffs, you've passed Isaiah Thomas and Dennis Johnson. Tonight, Michael Jordan on the playoff assist list. Yeah, it brings a little smile to your face, huh? We appreciate you stopping by. Go watch some film. No golf, no fishing tomorrow.
No, appreciate it. All right.
How do you assess what you see from the Lakers and from a guy who faces them on a regular basis? Tell me about the defense the Lakers play.
I think their defense was tremendous tonight, especially in the second half. Guys are really stepping up to the challenge. KCP is stepping up to the challenge with Jamal Murray, and Dwight was fantastic on Joker, and so was AD. They're really taking the paint away. They're making it tough for the Nuggets to get things going in the paint, and when you got to operate your offense, everything from outside, it gets tough. You never get a chance to get in the rhythm.
You're Denver. Where do you go from here?
Well, Denver is right where they want to be. We all know, we've seen it. They're not going to quit. They're not going to panic. They're not going to even get down on themselves. They're saying to themselves, okay, the Lakers had their way. You guys were rested. We're coming off emotional high. We were in foul trouble the first half. We know what we got to do. We turned the ball over too many times. We can play. We can compete. They're not going to give up. You're going to have to, really, really put this team away. Down 1 game, down 2 games. We know what they did. The question is, will their luck run out? Can they continue to do it?
Yeah, the question, it's one thing to know what you need to do. That's another thing to accomplish that in this series, Kenny.
Yeah, I mean, Ernie, game 1, after a 7-game series, just from experience, that's a difficult game for a team who played a 7-game series, especially coming out of a win, because the emotion that you had to build up for that one night. Not saying that certain things they're going to have to adjust, but emotionally, it's difficult to be there. And, they're a young team. They weren't there emotionally tonight. So I said this was like a throwaway game for them. They have now game 2. This is what we're going to see. If the things that they think are going to work against the Lakers are going to work, and the things they think they can stop against the Lakers. I think the 2 or 3 things that they would have to pay attention to is Rondo and Howard. Those guys can't have big moments, not games, big moments. In the key moments of those games when they were up 8, they made a 3-point play, or 3-point pass, or and one, or block shot. They can't have them in the moments of the game. Those guys can get 12 points, 10 points, but they can't have the key moments if you're going to have Jokic and Murray play the way they did today.
Listen, it's just a bad matchup. Playoffs are all about matchups. Like the Milwaukee Bucks, if they had played any other team in the East, they probably would have made it to the conference finals. But that was a bad matchup with them with the Miami Heat. The Clippers, as talented as they are, we said, I said this earlier, we said the key to the Lakers and Clippers series when they play, can Anthony Davis kill all those little guys that the Clippers got? Joker killed all those little guys the Clippers got. He can't kill Dwight Howard and Anthony Davis, and he can't guard them on the other end. That's not gonna change by Sunday night. He can't guard Anthony Davis, and he can't keep Dwight Howard off the boards. And LeBron gonna do his thing. So it's just a bad matchup for the Clippers. Like I say, they've had a great season, but it's all about matchup.
They had a great season, like it's over.
Anthony Davis goes for 37 and 10. LeBron does not score in the second half.